Hello everyone, I hope you had a good long weekend. In this episode I will talk about Extreme E, some pretty cool cars that were revealed during the previous week, and new autonomous driving records. Before we begin, just a quick reminder, feel free to express your thoughts in the comments, press the like button to support this channel and subscribe to not miss any torque news in the future.
So this is the big drop that they have to negotiate. A 100-meter drop at 45-degree angle. You can see the air that they got there for Christopherson. Now it's the turn of Loeb. Oh, a lovely jump.
Last weekend we had the chance to see the first event of Extreme E, a new racing series that concentrates on eco-consciousness and gender equality. Founded by professional racing driver Gilles de Ferran and the Formula E founder Alejandro Agag, Extreme E is meant to showcase electric SUVs and futuristic technologies in some of the world's most remote and challenging environments. Let's start with the car. Yes, teams don't get to build whatever electric vehicle they want. All teams are using the purpose-built Odyssey 21. This off-road beast will reach 100 km an hour in just 4.5 seconds and develops 550 horsepower and massive 920 Nm of torque. There's also what they call hyperdrive, an increase in power for a fixed amount of time available, but not much details are provided about this feature. Depending on the surface, this car can handle from 40 to 53 degree slopes. The racing format is very interesting. Two-day events called X-Prix with races that consist of 2 laps over a total distance of approximately 16 kilometers. A racing team consists of 2 drivers, 1 male and 1 female, and they switch after the first lap. On day 1 you have the qualifiers. Top 4 from the qualifying race go to the semi-final 1. The remaining 5 compete in semi-final 2, also called the Crazy Race. The final consists of 5 teams, top 3 teams from final 1 and top 2 teams from Crazy Race. And whichever team finishes first in the finals wins the whole event. Of course, there's also a points system. The winner of the event gets 25 points and the team that finishes last receives 1 point. Let's talk about the drivers now, because this is what, in my opinion, makes the competition interesting. We've got a healthy mix of F1 experience, touring car racers, motocross, rallycross, rally and even Dakar racers. In no particular order, some of the standout drivers are Matthias Ekstrom, a longtime Audi factory driver with a lot of experience in rallycross and touring car races. Carlos Sainz, 2-time World Rally Championship winner and 3-time Dakar Rally winner. Sarah Price, a super successful dirt bike rider with 17 national motocross championship wins in her portfolio, and the first female factory-supported motocross racer to race for Monster Energy Kawasaki Racing. Jenson Button, who was an F1 driver for 17 years with many other disciplines in his biography. FIA World Rallycross Championship winner Johan Christopherson, with Molly Taylor, the youngest Australian Rally Championship ever, as a teammate. And Sebastian Loeb, the most successful driver in WRC history. The 2021 season consists of 5 events and each of them is meant to highlight a specific environmental problem. Desert X-Prix took place last week in Al Ula, Saudi Arabia, where Team X44 took 3rd place. Andretti United took the 2nd spot and the winners were the Rosberg X Racing team. The environmental problem theme for this event was desertification and drought. After this event there will be the Ocean X-Prix at the end of May, Arctic X-Prix in August, Amazon X-Prix in October and Glacier X-Prix in December. Of course, in last week's event we saw some big crashes. Ad Cupra XE team's driver Claudia Herdgen was involved in a massive crash in the first qualifier round and thankfully was unharmed.
She is now approaching the end of the lap, so this is going to be close, all to play for. Oh, sideways and a roll! Massive off! That's huge! Claudia Herdgen has had a huge crash!
Personally, I'm excited for the Extreme E series, and I think that it's a really cool, challenging and very modern racing discipline. When you think of autopilot or advanced autonomous driving, you probably think of Tesla, right? But on March 19th, a fleet of XPeng P7s departed from Guangzhou on an expedition with the goal to test XPeng's navigation-guided pilot or NGP system. This was China's longest real highway autonomous driving challenge by mass-produced vehicles. The XPeng P7 fleet drove over 3.6 thousand kilometers from Guangzhou to Beijing, with 2.9 thousand kilometers of highway driving under the control of the NGP, and achieved an average of 0.71 human driver interventions per 100 kilometers. The company says that the route was chosen to cover some of the most complex yet representative road conditions and driving scenarios in China to fully test the NGP's responses and effectiveness. The NGP delivered stable performance in rainstorm conditions, passing through tunnels and on highways in mountain areas during the 8-day expedition, showcasing its robustness and reliability handling the complex driving scenarios in China. NGP uses XPeng's X-Pilot 3 autonomous driving architecture with 14 cameras, 5mm wave radars, 12 ultrasonic sensors, centimeter-level high-definition positioning, and 10cm-level high-definition mapping. Currently, the XPeng's P7 is China's only mass-production car with 360-degree dual camera and something called radar fusion perception system for added safety. I tried to look up what are the other longest autopilot or any other autonomous driving trips in Europe or the USA, but so far I haven't found any solid data about them, apart from several daily or even 24-hour trips done by other YouTubers. So last week the Kia EV6 specs got announced, and yeah, there were some impressive numbers. Of course, with this being a Kia, most people will probably choose the lower end options with less power, but the GT is something unreal for a Korean economy brand. An all-wheel drive crossover with 570 plus horsepower that goes from 0 to 100 km an hour in 3.5 seconds. That's the same as Tesla Model Y performance and faster than Porsche Taycan 4S. Nothing much to add here, I'm just impressed. Lexus presented a new concept that sets the tone for the future direction of Lexus styling, which aims for a simple and captivating shape rooted in strong proportions and a distinctive appearance. Lexus says that the car could have a 600 km range, accelerate to 100 km an hour in 3 seconds, and is envisioned for realization by 2025. With its almost 4.9 meters of length, it seems that this crossover will take the place of Lexus RX in the brand's lineup in the future. Overall, by 2025, Lexus will introduce 20 new vehicle models, including battery electric vehicles, plug-in hybrid electric vehicles, and develop a diverse product lineup. That's it for me this week. If you liked the video, please show your support by pressing the like button and subscribe to the channel to not miss any future uploads. Thank you for watching and see you next time.